Hello, kings and queens. It is I, Chisala, bringing you knowledge vast and beyond your comprehend. I'm kidding. I got this from Google, okay? I had to Google everything because, yeah. Anyway, so the other day, before I say anything about the other day, look, so in addition to doing true crime pop culture, I added Curious Cat, which is another segment where I'm going to be breaking down the conspiracies, different things that are happening in the world that are not celebrity related or somebody being killed. The other day, I was on YouTube watching videos as I do, and I saw this one thing called the Pygmalion, Jesus Christ, effect. And I was like, what is this? What is this? And so I started watching the video, and I've heard of the halo effect, the Mandela effect, the butterfly effect. Anyways, and I was like, what is this? And I watched it, and it was so interesting for me. And I realized some people don't even know some of these things that happen. The only thing they know is deja vu. And I'm like, let me do this and make it a bit more interesting for the people and simple to understand. The butterfly effect. I had to use British accent for that one. Anyways, so the butterfly effect. So basically, this is a property of chaotic systems. This, first of all, butterfly effect was coined and is related to mathematician and meteorologist. Pick a better sounding and easier to say, career, like lawyer. But anyways, so Edward Lawrence, okay, it's closely related to him. He was a mathematician and a meteorologist. What this basically describes is chaotic systems. Basically, what they mean by butterfly effect is the small changes that are made initially, they can affect the result on a large scale. And also, they can be very unpredictable and variable, the results, that is. And I can give an example of the butterfly effect in Stephen King's work, 11/22/63, in which there was a character called Jake, okay? So what Jake did was he went back in time, and he wanted to save JF Kennedy from being shot by Lee Harvey Oswald. And so he was thinking, if I do this, it's gonna make the world a better place. This is a small change. Now listen, we live in a big world, okay? So saving one person from being killed is a small thing, right? Like at the grand scheme of things. So he thought, if I save this man, the world is gonna be a better place. But when he came back from the past again, so he had to travel back in time, okay, to save him. He came back thinking, oh, utopia, everything's gonna be amazing. But that was not the case. What he found instead was earthquakes everywhere. His house was in ruins. Nuclear wars had destroyed practically everything. And yeah, so that is the butterfly effect. Something small, changing something small at the beginning. Guess what's going to happen in the end? And usually, I don't know why the results always have to be negative. Like a butterfly flapping its wings somewhere in the Amazon can cause like a typhoon in Europe. Now we move on to the halo effect. So now we're talking about the halo effect. It sounds so cute. Halo effect. Halo, halo, halo. So the halo effect. So basically, it's when one trait of a person or a thing is used to overall judge that person or thing. For example, I could give an example of a business. If a business provides one good product and you use it for the first time, you judge that business overall produces good products, isn't it? Or when a cardiac hospital or a hospital in general provides good cardiac surgery, you think all the other departments must be just as good. Now, the halo effect was first identified by Frederick L. Wells in 1907. He's an American psychologist. But then it was properly reviewed and refined by a man called Edward Thorndike. And I'm starting to think I should name my child Edward, because Edward Lawrence, Edward Thorndike, they're doing big things. So now the effect that brought this video to life, the Pygmalion effect, also called the Rosenthal effect because of the because of this psychologist Robert Rosenthal, who also, studied this effect. So it's called the Pygmalion effect from Greek mythology. Pygmalion, who was a sculptor who fell in love with a sculpture. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a psychological phenomenon in which high expectations lead to better performance. We can give an example of a kid who is going for music class, okay? And then his big brother also studied at the same music school, and he was very good, you understand? So the teacher sees the kid and is like, you're that guy's young brother. You must be really good at playing. Then there's another kid who the teacher just sees for the first time, and he He just thinks this kid will not even perform. Will he perform well? You know when you just have that bias, it's like a cognitive bias. You just don't know why. You just think this other person will perform better than the other one. It's kind of like the halo effect. But like, I don't know. I hope you get me. So yeah, basically the kid that you think will perform better because you keep giving them praise. Like when they play well, you're like, amazing, that was good. But then the other kid who you constantly think, he can't even play. What is he doing here? Even if he was a good player before, he's just gonna be like, the teacher already doesn't think that I'm good. He'll start missing classes. He'll start not performing well because he knows that whatever he does will not like improve what the teacher is expecting from him or change what the teacher thinks of him. So, and then the kid who you're constantly giving praise will be like, oh my god, they expect so much from me, and they will do better. I hope you understand. Pygmalion effect. So the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is one of the most popularly known effects. It's like memory distortion, sorta. It's either you remember something happening in a specific way that it didn't actually happen like that, or you remember something that didn't even happen, but you truly believe that it happened. For example, the word Looney Tunes is spelt is actually not this, but this. And most people think it's this. And let's say Mickey Mouse wearing this, but he actually looks like this. Kit Kat. I love that chocolate. Kit Kat. Not sponsored. Kit Kat. So Kit Kat, we all think it's got a hyphen, right? Like it's written like this. It's actually like this. That's the Mandela effect. For example, if you see me, maybe, I don't know, you think maybe I always have like a dot on my forehead for some reason, but then you remember me always having it. But the time you see me, I don't have it, and you're like, so don't you always? I'm like, no, never. Mandela effect. So the last effect is usually used in the medical field. Okay, the field in which I am specializing at the moment. So the placebo effect, let's talk about it. So the placebo effect is basically, in medicine, you're given a placebo, which is a drug to treat a certain disease that the patient believes they have. For example, depression. Or maybe they think they have anorexia nervosa. So you give them a pill to increase their appetite, but that pill doesn't do anything. It's probably just a sugar supplement. Or like the depressive pill, like antidepressants, the patient isn't actually depressed, but they believe they're depressed. So once they take those pills, they think, I'm getting better each and every day. I'm taking my pills as the doctor told me, but the pill is just a sugar-coated pill. It has nothing but sugar in it. But the patient, in turn, will get better because now they're believing that I'm taking medicine, you know, so I'm getting better. And so the placebo effect has been used, the placebo drugs have been used to treat depression, ease pain, for example, and fatigue. So it's like, yeah, it's just basically medicine that doesn't really do anything, but you drink it anyway because you think you're sick, but then you get better because you thought you were sick in the first place. And that, my dear kings and queens, was the video. It was very short, I hope very informative. I can gladly say, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to love yourself and love the world and treat the world with kindness, because I feel like it does the most for us, even though we're doing this whole climate thing, guys. Take care. Love you.